Hello everyone and welcome to Tech Innovations Today. I'm Dr. Maya, your host, and today we're diving into something that could completely revolutionize how you search for jobs using Google Maps. It's a game changer for job hunters everywhere.
Hi there. I'm Monica, a career technology specialist who's spent the last decade analyzing how technology transforms job searching strategies. I've been testing this Google Maps job search helper extension, and I have to say it's unlike anything I've seen before.
We're so excited to have you with us today, Monica. Your expertise is exactly what we need to understand this tool. So tell me, what makes this different from traditional job boards like LinkedIn or Indeed?
That's what fascinated me most, Maya. This tool accesses hidden job opportunities by leveraging Google Maps data in ways conventional platforms simply can't. It's finding positions that never make it to the major job sites.
I can already hear our listeners getting interested. Throughout today's episode, we'll explore everything from the limitations of traditional job boards to the intelligent business search capabilities, advanced detection features, and even discuss the privacy aspects of this tool.
Absolutely. And I'm eager to share some real success stories from early adopters who've completely transformed their job hunting approach using this technology.
Let's start by discussing what's wrong with the current job search landscape. Monica, you mentioned this tool finds positions that don't make it to major job sites. Can you elaborate on the limitations of traditional job boards?
Absolutely, Maya. Traditional job boards have three major flaws. First, they only show what employers choose to post and pay for. Studies suggest up to 70% of jobs are never advertised on these platforms. Second, they create a crowded applicant pool. A single corporate listing might attract thousands of applicants.
That's what I've heard from our listeners too. Applying feels like shouting into the void sometimes.
Exactly. The third limitation is geographical blindness. Job boards often miss smaller businesses that are hiring but don't use these platforms. They rely on local networks or their website. The Google Maps approach is revolutionary because it circumvents these limitations by going directly to business websites through their Maps listings.
So it's accessing opportunities that exist but remain invisible in the traditional job search ecosystem.
Precisely. It's not creating new jobs, it's revealing the hidden job market that was there all along.
So now that we understand the limitations of traditional job boards, let's get into the meat of it. What exactly is this Google Maps job search helper and how does it work?
It's essentially a Chrome extension that transforms Google Maps into a powerful job search tool. What makes it revolutionary is how it bridges digital mapping with job hunting. The extension automatically scans businesses on Google Maps, extracts their website URLs, and then intelligently searches those websites for career pages and job listings.
That sounds incredibly efficient. No more manually searching company by company.
Exactly. You simply enter keywords like tech companies or marketing agencies and your desired location, adjust a few settings, and the extension does everything else. It even detects job opportunities in multiple languages and extracts contact information, which is crucial for direct outreach.
I'm curious about the customization options. How tailored can searches get?
Very tailored. Users can adjust search depth, fine-tune industry-specific keywords, and focus on particular roles or regions. The data management features are also impressive. You can export results to CSV and save search preferences for future use.
Let's dive deeper into the actual search capabilities of this tool. Monica, can you walk us through how the intelligent business search and automation features actually work?
Gladly. This is where the magic happens, Maya. The extension uses multi-layered scanning algorithms that identify businesses on Google Maps matching your search criteria. What impressed me most was the intelligent pattern recognition. It doesn't just look for obvious keywords like jobs or careers, but understands contextual clues that indicate hiring activity.
And this all happens automatically? No manual searching through dozens of websites?
That's the beauty of it. Once you enter your parameters, the extension works in the background, passing through business listings, extracting URLs, and scanning websites simultaneously. It's processing what would take a human job seeker days to accomplish manually.
I imagine the time savings alone would be substantial.
Absolutely. In my testing, I found users can discover up to 80% more potential employers in their field with just 15 minutes of setup time. The tool also learns from your interactions, gradually improving its detection accuracy for the types of positions you're most interested in.
One aspect that particularly intrigues me is how this extension handles different languages and detects jobs across various website structures. Could you elaborate on these capabilities, Monica?
That's actually what sets this tool apart from anything else on the market. The extension uses advanced natural language processing to identify job-related content, regardless of the language. It can recognize career opportunities, whether the site is in English, Spanish, French, or dozens of other languages.
That's remarkable. How does it handle the different ways companies structure their websites?
The developers built in pattern recognition algorithms that adapt to various website architectures. Some companies have dedicated careers pages. Others embed job listings within department sections, and some smaller businesses might just have a simple "We're hiring" notice. The extension is trained to detect all these variations.
And I understand it extracts contact information too?
Exactly. It pulls phone numbers, email addresses, and application links, which is crucial for those unadvertised positions where direct outreach is your only option. In my test, it found hiring managers' direct contact details that weren't available anywhere else.
I'm particularly interested in how users can manage the data they collect. With all these job opportunities being discovered, there must be an organizational element to the tool, right?
Absolutely. Data management is critical when you're potentially discovering dozens or even hundreds of opportunities. The extension allows users to export all findings to CSV format with one click, which is perfect for tracking applications or following up later.
That sounds incredibly practical. What about customizing searches to fit specific needs?
The customization options are where users really gain control. You can adjust search depth to either scan quickly or thoroughly. Fine-tune industry-specific keywords like UX design or data analytics, and even focus on particular company sizes by tweaking the search parameters.
Can you save these settings for repeat searches?
Yes, and that's a game changer for ongoing job searches. Users can save multiple search profiles, perhaps one for local opportunities and another for remote positions. When I tested this feature, it reduced my weekly job search time from hours to minutes, as I could simply run my saved searches and review only the new opportunities that appeared.
We've covered the technical aspects in detail, but I'm curious about the actual users who would benefit most from this tool. Is this primarily for tech-savvy job seekers, or does it have broader applications?
That's a great question, Maya. The beauty of this tool is its versatility across different user groups. First-time job seekers benefit tremendously because they can discover smaller companies they'd never find on major platforms, often with less competition for entry-level positions.
What about experienced professionals? I imagine they'd approach this differently.
Absolutely. Mid-career professionals use it to uncover specialized roles that align with their niche expertise. I've seen executives discover leadership opportunities at emerging companies that weren't using headhunters yet. The tool is particularly valuable for career changers who need to cast a wider net.
Are there applications beyond individual job seekers?
Definitely. Recruiters are actually using it to find companies likely to need talent in specific regions. Career coaches love it for helping clients discover hidden markets. And interestingly, entrepreneurs use it for competitive research and partnership opportunities. It's essentially valuable for anyone needing to map business ecosystems in specific industries.
With all this power to discover hidden job opportunities comes questions about privacy and security. Monica, how does this extension handle user data, especially given today's privacy concerns?
That's such a critical question, Maya. In my analysis, I was particularly impressed with the privacy-first approach. Unlike many job platforms that monetize user data, this extension processes everything locally on your device. There's no data harvesting or centralized database tracking your searches.
That's refreshing to hear, so users don't need to worry about their job search history being sold to advertisers.
Exactly. Your preferences, search history, and results are stored only on your device. There's also strong browser isolation. The extension only accesses the data you explicitly granted permission for. This differs dramatically from major job platforms where your resume becomes part of their searchable database.
What about the websites it's scanning? Are there any security concerns there?
The extension only accesses publicly available information that any visitor could see. It doesn't attempt to breach secured areas of websites or use any questionable techniques. It's essentially automating what a very thorough job seeker would do manually, but much more efficiently.
We've covered so much ground today, from the limitations of traditional job boards to the innovative ways this tool leverages Google Maps data. Monica, what are the key takeaways you'd like our listeners to remember?
I think the most important takeaway is that the hidden job market is real and now accessible. This tool democratizes access to opportunities that were previously available only through personal connections. It's especially powerful for those feeling frustrated with traditional platforms, where their applications seem to disappear.
Absolutely. And the privacy-first approach makes it stand out in today's data-hungry tech landscape.
Exactly. In my experience, it's all about working smarter, not harder in your job search. This tool embodies that philosophy perfectly.
Before we wrap up, I ask this question to all our guests. What's one piece of tech that's changed your life in an unexpected way?
Honestly, my smart garden system. As someone who analyzes technology all day, coming home to something that helps me connect with nature has brought unexpected balance to my life.
Thank you, Monica, and thanks to our listeners for joining us today on Tech Innovations Today.